Chers auditeurs,
dear listeners,
bonjour.
welcome to Comme d'Archi Podcast Season 5.
Saison 5, dans le monde fascinant des architectes.
And in the architectural projects.
Je suis Anne-Charlotte Deponte, passionnée d'architecture et docteur des universités en histoire de l'archi.
I am one of the spokespersons of Anne-Charlotte, who is a PhD in architecture history.
Merci.
Thank you.
D'être avec moi aujourd'hui.
To be with us today.
Et
And
maintenant,
now,
lundi en français, place au talent.
and Wednesday, let's talk projects. In English, of course.
Bienvenue dans Comme d'Archi.
Hello everyone. Hello Esther Morin, Myriam Richter, and Robinson Mangematin. Hello.
Hello.
Thank you for being with us today. You are architects and urbanists. In 2 or 3 sentences, could you introduce us to your architectural practice?
Yes, of course. So thank you. So we are 3 architects and urbanists, Myriam, and then we are with
Esther. Also.
And Robinson.
We took some different paths during our studies. So I'm an architect and urbanist. Esther works in a landscape place, and Robinson is in the process with the client in a kind of solidarity.
Robinson, you are architect.
Yeah,
yes.
I'm architect
Yes.
as well, and
Yes.
working in social real estate, we'll say.
Yes. We met during the studies, during an architectural and urbanism postmaster. And since 5 years, we share friendship and work project together. We learn how to work together and how to listen to each other, and we value that a lot. We did 2 Europan competition, and we work in some different places, but we try to continue to develop thinking and project together.
Now, can you tell us about your project, the Heron, who wanted to see the ocean? Your runner-up Europan 17 project?
I'm going to start. So I'm Esther. We used to spend some times in holidays in the peninsula of Guerande, and
In the west of France.
yes, in the west of France, in the border with the Brittany, kind of. When we saw that Guerande was up to propose a vision for his city, we found it very interesting to propose an answer, because during our studies we learned to work in this kind of places with the ocean, with the problematics of climate changes, and it was like a node in our work together. We really enjoyed to work with water, with geography, with social and environmental issues. The client asked to make the city bigger. We tried to understand what the client wanted in our way. And the water was the link in our proposition, because it's a territory full of water, with marshes, with ocean. We wanted to make links between all of these waters. Guerande territory is under big problematics with this water. It was a good thing that the city was built in the highest hill in the territory. So it's kind of protected land in these waters. And we wanted to, going in the sense of the city of Guerande, who wanted to make its city bigger, and with problematics of mobility, with problematics of tourism. And we tried to choose some places where to build, places where to manage the mobility, the cars, the pedestrian mobility and cycle mobility. And then the territory has to offer a lot of resources thanks to this water, this omnipresent water. We asked themselves how to build in this part, and maybe Robinson.
As the territory was facing various problematics as tourism, marine submersion, density issue, the aim was to re-inhabit Guerande. So, like Esther said, it was like to densify the city with grey spaces as parking lots and small houses, densifying as well biodiversity, green territory. The main issue was to see the city as a whole and choose some places where we can put some inhabitants and put some places where we can develop the biodiversity and the narrative with all the livings. To do so, we choose as well the prism of seasonality of the urbanism, we'll say, and architecture. So we choose to face the tourists issue, to put the parking lots a bit further of the city in order to get some places, to construction places. As well, we develop a concept of architecture of housing who was meant to welcome the tourists and the seasonal workers during the summer, during the high season, and to get a bigger place, get a bigger apartment during the lower season. So that Guerande will be like a city working during the high and during the lower season.
The thing that I like in your project is the fact that you are not dogmatic, but you are resilient, but softly.
Yes, we really tried to understand how the territory was doing and going, and we work with the existential issues and not to going against. We like to work with the déjà là, the characteristic of a territory.
The context.
Yes, totally.
To conclude, the project in Guerande is based on the geography. Try to understand how the geography can work with the humans that are on it, and how to live the best way in that kind of place. I would say that to conclude.
And maybe to complete, it's super important to the project together, who is facing some characteristic and who wants to get a better place to live, but also to work together in a collective intelligence and do a project with a lot of joy and with a dynamic.
Yes.
Collective dynamic.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, everyone, and see you next Wednesday for our new Comme d'Archi in English. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening.
And thanks to the sound engineer who was collaborating with us today.
Don't forget to tune in to our previews on Instagram at Comme d'Archi Podcast. If you enjoy this podcast, don't hesitate to promote it by giving it 5 stars and a little comment on Apple Podcast or on your favorite podcast platform. And above all, subscribe to listen to all of our episodes for free. See you soon, and until then, take care of yourself.